Here's a natural, emotionally powerful, and dramatic retelling of the story, condensed to 3,500 characters, with new character names while preserving tone, setting, plot, themes, and adding a cinematic narrative flow as requested. No one noticed the janitor. Every day, he pushed his mop through the polished halls of Falcon Air Base, invisible to the officers and recruits rushing past him. At 63, Marcus Reed kept his back straight and his head down. His name tag said custodial staff, but his eyes told a different story: sharp, calculating, and too familiar with the F-16 fighter jet parked dead on the runway. That jet had been silent for 5 days. A full technical team had pulled it apart, run diagnostics, replaced systems. Nothing worked. The joint exercise with foreign allies was in 48 hours. Tensions ran high. Colonel Bradley Whitaker, a political appointee more concerned with appearances than strategy, barked orders and threatened careers. Maintenance Chief Riley was out of ideas, and the crew cracked jokes to hide their frustration. In the shadows, Marcus listened. And when no one was watching, he walked past the hangar, glanced once at the open fuselage, and spotted the problem. A bypass warrior non-standard modification that wouldn't be caught by automated diagnostics. A field fix, years old, clever but undocumented. That night, under dim emergency lighting, he returned with a flashlight and memory that hadn't dulled. He rerouted the circuit, recalibrated the grounding plate, and scribbled instructions into a folded note he quietly left in Chief Riley's inbox. They never read it. The next morning, Riley scoffed at the note and tossed it in the trash. The jet roared to life that afternoon. The maintenance team claimed a last-minute breakthrough. Whitaker praised them in front of visiting dignitaries. And Marcus kept mopping. But someone had been watching Airman First Class Jordan Ellis. Young, sharp, and one of the few women and fewer black technicians in the division. She had noticed Marcus's eyes. The way he looked at the aircraft. She dug into public records, then classified files. What she found stunned her. Marcus Reed had once been Master Sergeant Marcus Reed, a decorated combat technician with 30 years of elite service. Multiple citations. Life-saving innovations under fire. And then, nothing. No retirement ceremony. No transition to training. Just a mop. When Jordan brought it up to Colonel Whitaker, she was dismissed then reassigned. If he was that good, the colonel sneered, he wouldn't be scrubbing floors. But word spread. A visiting foreign general, General John, recognized Marcus from a classified mission decades earlier. In front of the entire base, he publicly saluted the janitor. "This man saved my life," John said simply. Under fire. With nothing but wire, grit, and genius. Silence fell over the hangar. The technicians who had mocked him stared at their boots. Whitaker turned pale. And for the first time in years, Marcus was heard. He was reinstated to lead the F-16's final prep. With Jordan at his side, he taught the very crew that had laughed at him. The jet was airborne within hours, humming like new. Congressman Byrd, who had come to advocate for privatizing the base, witnessed the turnaround and withdrew his proposal. Whitaker was removed from command days later. In the weeks that followed, a formal ceremony was held. Marcus, now wearing clean coveralls with his real name stitched in, stood silently as the Air Force launched the Reed Initiative, a program designed to integrate overlooked veteran talent into training pipelines. When asked how he felt, Marcus said only, "Respect isn't given by rank. It's earned by service." A few still whispered behind his back. Some said he was just lucky. Others argued he should have spoken up years ago. But the jet flew. The mission succeeded. And a generation of recruits now trains under his doctrine: fix what's broken, even if the system says it can't be fixed. Not all heroes wear medals. Some push mops until the world finally looks up.